I'm joined again with my brother.
CommanderDuBBS.
Yeah, CommanderDuBBS. So you wanted to do this a while ago, but we very busy people. We are workaholics. So we're going to be talking about a lot of things Sonic Frontiers related. I'm going to try to avoid things that Dub don't want to see. But because you want to go in the game fully immersed. I do too, but I want to say the things that theorize. So first thing first, we're going to watch a few of the gameplay trailers and official things that Sega put out, and then we're going to try to theorize it, see where we get. First thing I want to show you is this.
I think I did see that. Oh, really? That's all the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you know about this?
Well, their souls are going to be in the rocks.
Yeah, that's the same thing I figured too, because these things are important for some reason, and I think their memories are stored inside of them because each one of them have a coconut that represents them in some way.
You say coconut?
Yeah, we do under the rocks, but they're built like like those things from Moana.
I'm lost. Oh, wait, I think I know that.
Yeah. Well, Knuckles you can kind of see as a fighter. Tails you can see you got the goggles, and then Amy got a flower, but
Amy's just a girl.
Yeah, but Sonic's the one that I'm confused about because
oh, that's a space level.
Yeah, just based. But I do think these things probably store memories or have the memories stored inside of them. Kind of weird. That's kind of my feeling there.
It can even be more to the point of child where it's the more time you spend around a certain individual, the more aspects of that individual they take on.
Oh yeah. Oh bro, Frontier Shower Garden. Can't wait. Cocoa Garden.
That's all they need now.
Alright. So I have all of these put up here. I try to remember all the ones I can think of. So we're going to do the combat upgrades. We saw this one 2 days ago. Yes, together.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're going to watch the whole thing through, and then we're going to rewind it. Unless you got something you want to point out at the moment, I'll just pause right there. All right.
That's a circle.
And I still can't get over this intro. Bro, that's fire.
Sonic Frontiers introduces a new take on the action, adventure, and platforming genres by combining blistering speed with blazing combat. For the first time, Sonic has a skill tree full of exciting and powerful new abilities to learn. To unlock new skills, you'll need to collect enough skill pieces from fallen enemies and breakable items around the islands. Sonic also has his standard moveset, including a homing attack, drop dash, and stomp at the beginning of the game.
It's
while these moves are effective against normal enemies, you'll need to level up and unlock new skills if you want to take on bigger and stronger foes awaiting you on the Starfall Islands. A normal enemy on Kronos Island is nothing compared to those on later islands. So make sure you're collecting the red seeds of power and blue seeds of defense to boost your stats and give yourself a fighting chance.
A little bit of Sonic Unleashed vibe, or that's just your typical RPG. Red is
as the game progresses and Sonic levels up, so do your enemies. Completing combos is a good way to get the upper hand during battle, especially when paired with a new skill called Phantom Rush. Sonic's combo meter will fill up after attacking enemies consecutively. Once the combo meter is maxed out, Phantom Rush is activated, and your attack power will be boosted until the meter reaches 0. To deal massive amounts of damage in a short burst, use Sonic Boom, a long-range, high-speed kick that unleashes shockwaves at the enemy. Another option to dish out major hurt on your enemies is Wild Rush, a flashy, zigzagging attack that sends you crashing into your targets with great force. It's a fast and stylish way to hit your enemies hard while avoiding incoming fire.
I'm gonna do that to a lead up to the Phantom Rush.
Certain enemies in Sonic Frontiers have a shield or barrier protecting them. Break their shield with Psyloop and then deal as much damage as you can before it goes back up.
Also,
if your opponent happens to land a hit on you, just use the Psyloop ability on the ground to collect more rings and get back in the fight. During combat, you'll need to study your opponents and determine the best strategy to take them on. Encounters with Guardians will require more than just using your homing attack. Many of them prompt you to engage with their unique combat mechanics first before reaching their weak spot. Once you have an opening, you can dish out all the skills you've unlocked from the skill tree. Experimenting with new abilities and discovering each enemy's weakness will help you defeat them with ease.
Those are angels.
Bro, that one.
Use your enemy's moves against them by utilizing parry during combat.
He has so many eyes on him.
A visual cue lets you know when an enemy is about to attack. If you react quickly enough, you can parry it and follow it up with a counterattack of your own.
Wait,
Using all these skills and more gives you tons of options to become the most formidable force in the frontier.
I think it's
Master your approach to battle.
Like, you fight
Teach
these
your enemies
opponents
not
when
to
they're
mess
weaker,
with
but, like,
Sonic
when
the
they're
Hedgehog.
stronger on different islands. So like
they're here for it.
so they like Kingdom Hearts, we got the Shadow Heartless. They're everywhere, but like they get stronger per world. So I'm not sure if they're on separate islands or the same island. But let's run this back. Get it? No. And then we're gonna pause here and there on things that we want to capture.
Sonic Frontiers introduces a new take on the action-adventure and platforming genres by combining blistering speed with blazing combat. For the first time, Sonic has a skill tree full of exciting and powerful new abilities.
I just want to call out that Sonic technically had that as Sonic Elise.
I was thinking about that.
Well, it's not really a skill tree. It's more of a like upgradables, but it's close enough.
I don't know. I think there's a big difference between skill tree and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though technically there's a skill tree, it's a less visual linear.
Yeah. But
Show you how it
why am I? Okay, so. Oh, okay. I didn't notice it before because I was just so much in awe, but like you can see all the abilities you have. I'm assuming the side loop is like the first thing you get. But this I have no idea what this gear represents.
Settings. Yeah, that's a joke.
So we got the Sonic Boom right here. We got the Wild Rust right there. Of course, you got a Stomp.
If that is a stomp.
Oh, that is true. And we got this thing. I don't know if this make you jump higher. This might be life. This might be like attack power.
If we're going off of symbolic nature of these things, I would say anything like the triangles in that journey, that's definitely something to do with attack. Whereas like this, like the one that this joint that looks like the Sudden logo and this,
Right.
they got spikes too. But I feel like the one on the bottom, that one will probably be more of like a super spin dashy kind of situation.
Yeah. But it could be the drop dash too.
Yeah,
Well,
they said we started just thought the drop dash.
yeah, it is. Yes, it's true. You got the home attack thing that we will see later on that doesn't have a name yet. And I have no idea what this is. You know what Sonic like in the ball, he like goes around like this.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of get an idea of all these ones here. But other than that, that's all I know.
To learn. To unlock new skills, you'll need to collect enough skill pieces from fallen enemies and breakable.
In the Sonic Boom thing, I think this is like my personal getting. I saw this as ability that Sonic. Well, I thought these before. Like I feel as though this is like Sonic kind of getting into like his inner chaos. You know, Shadow got his Chaos Spear and his Chaos Blast, and you can do that without the Chaos rules.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that this is like Sonic finally doing his Chaos abilities in a way that like suits him.
Like, yeah, before we get to that in Adventure.
Yeah, like the Sonic Win. I feel as though the Sonic Win is going to be canon now.
Win.
Yeah, because like
there's another one. Or unless I'm inflating Sonic Win with heroes.
Sonic Tornado? Or like
yeah, that's Sonic Tornado. Yeah.
I see. Maybe that circle thing like a new version of the Sonic Tornado.
That's what I'm. All these Joneses just seem like more upgraded Joneses, and be like, I ain't doing this in a while.
Yeah, because like the thing I noticed about Sega is that like whenever a ability is featured in a game, they'll find a way to bring it back. Like the fire dash, that's turned to the home attack. The bubble turns to like the bubble shield turns to like the Sonic I forgot what it's called, but like you know when he bounces, and then you got the electric shield where Sonic double jumps. Sonic can do a double jump consistently now.
So.
The light speed dash, Sonic can do that without acquiring more ability. So I feel as though like these were like based off things that Sonic had done before, but now we're doing it more controllably. And I feel as though like these may become a mainstay in future Sonic games.
Yeah, that's the goal of them, obviously. That's what they want to happen.
Yeah, I kind of feel like there's a Sonic leading into his chaos ability. Or a lot of things too is that Sonic is getting faster because like that Sonic boom. What Sonic is kicking so? He says that Sonic is kicking so fast that he's making wind pressure, right?
Flat wind pressure.
Yeah.
Two-dimensional wind pressure. That's what it's yeah. Anytime I see it, I'm just kind of like, so choice.
And I think that the Wild Rush too, where Sonic zooms in on the enemy, I think that's basically him just air boosting, but in a more precise way.
Yeah, it's like him changing directions, which we know he can do because that's what you can do in the game.
Yeah.
Items around the islands. Sonic also has a standard moveset, including a homing attack, drop dash, and stomp at the beginning of the game. While these moves are effective against normal enemies, you'll need to level up and unlock new skills if you want to take on bigger and stronger foes awaiting you on the Starfall Islands.
Wait, hold on.
I want to take on bigger and...
Oh my gosh. Sonic is the kick that he be doing in Smash Bros. His back kick. I just realized it.
stronger foes awaiting you on the Starfall Islands.
Question marks?
A normal enemy on Kronos Island is nothing compared to those on later islands. So make sure you're collecting the red seeds of power and blue seeds of defense to boost your stats and give yourself a fighting chance.
Yeah, kind of like you can farm rings now. That's pretty awesome.
As the game progresses and Sonic levels up, so do your enemies. Completing combos is a good way to get the upper hand during battle, especially when paired with a new skill.
You think they're gonna add like some more movie Sonic things to the game?
I don't know what else they really could do that would be more than just a reference.
Yeah, because what if
like a dance button?
Like what if this is Sonic getting more entwined lights? What was it called in the Adventure? The Ancient Light, or it's like that would make that would make sense.
Mystic Melody and something like.
Yeah, I think it was Ancient Light because I think that's kind of what they're going for here. I mean, it could be wrong, but like now that I think about it, Sonic haven't done light speed dash in not the light speed dash in a way that kind of resembles electricity in a while, except for the boost. The boost is kind of like there.
What about Laser?
Oh, laser, yeah. I think the Sonic get more into his like lightning element. I do believe Sonic is wind and lightning. Well, at least movie Sonic is definitely lightning, but game Sonic, I think he might be into that element. Or if not lightning, light as a whole.
Well, thunder definitely is part of the whole boom thing, and that's where it's like, lightning. Does it kick Crystal?
No, Crystal's all the way up there.
Oh. Kick Sun.
You have two cats, and they're all really well.
Called Phantom Rush. Sonic's combo meter will fill up after attacking enemies consecutively.
Oh, Phantom Rush? I think that's Sonic version of like Shadow's short teleportation. Either that or just moving so fast that the game basically keep up.
That's what he's doing. Cause they've been pushing that a lot, and like he did in the movies, but that's always been a part of it, especially since the comic days. Because you can't show him just being really passionate. You got to show like multiple images of him. It's any speech to retreat.
Yeah,
I'm just cool there.
And also like in the Advanced series, where you go too fast, you go off the camera. That's pretty much any Sonic game. And like you go faster in the game, especially to go like, oh, hold on, buddy, slow down.
Combo meter is maxed out. Phantom Rush is activated, and your attack power will be boosted until the meter reaches 0. To deal massive amounts of damage in a short burst, use Sonic Boom, a long-range, high-speed kick that unleashes shockwaves at the enemy. Another option to dish out major hurt on your enemies is Wild Rush. A flashy, zigzagging attack that sends you crashing into your targets with great force. It's a fast and stylish way to hit your enemies hard while avoiding incoming fire.
And then they're trying to shoot at you, you just wild rush into them, you parry.
Certain enemies in Sonic Frontiers have a shield or barrier protecting them. break their shield with Psyloop and then deal as much damage as you can before it goes back up. If your opponent happens to land a hit on you, just use the Psyloop ability on the ground to collect more rings and get back in the fight.
I think he'll have something that
During combat, you'll need to study your opponents and determine the best strategy to take them on. Encounters with Guardians will require more than just using your homing attack. Many of them prompt you to engage with their unique combat mechanics first before reaching their weak spot. Once you have an opening, you can dish out all the skills you've unlocked from the skill tree. Experimenting with new abilities and discovering each enemy's weakness will help you defeat them with ease.
You have like a lot of options, like closing on an enemy.
Use your enemy's moves against them by utilizing parry during combat.
To make sure I do that right.
A visual cue lets you know when an enemy is about to attack. If you react quickly enough, you can parry it and follow it up with a counterattack of your own. Using all these skills and more gives you tons of options to become the most formidable force in the frontier. Master your approach to battle and teach your enemies not to mess with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright, that's the combats and upgrades. Next we have the story one.
Yeah, story. Meh.
Meh.
Any veteran from the console always knows.
You can tell how old this is because they have the old logo. Oh yeah, there's a base one. Actually, it's not a little robotic. You hear that, right?
That's not the base for this one. It's like one of Sonic's, though.
Submit.
It doesn't have the two things on top.
Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Yes. Look at it going to close the yoke up.
This music sounds very reminiscent to like something I hear in Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna keep making that joke until like people get mad at me. Yeah. Oh, my nose.
Is that you?
Actually, I think like the jobs we've seen before are like upgradable from that thing.
Yeah.
You cannot run forever. Leave. Immediately.
Those are all eyes, bro. Very short and sweet. Alright. I keep forgetting I can just press 0. Very beginning. The walking sound is so whimsical. I love it.
It's from Knights.
Really?
It's the police flying through rings. Hey, confirm for me when you get a chance, but I'm pretty sure that's the sound.
You know what I just noticed? This thing is a chair.
Mm-hmm.
This is a throne. They're trying to get Rise of Lyric in here, aren't they? So no.
Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Why are they naming Lyric anyway?
No idea.
Like, you know, I know it's done and in the dust and in the past and everything, but did he even sing? Literally that musical?
No.
What the hell, Sage?
I mean, you were speaking facts.
Say, like, you know, her being named Sage, it's like, I mean, like, I get it, because, you know, it's the Sonic Amateur Game Expo. I understand. No, go ahead. I'm doing it.
Speaking of which, my personal heck at it, like, most people have already made memes of this, but, like, I'm going to say that I think Sage is, like, the Phantom Ruby personified.
Probably.
Because most people saying, like, maybe it's Infinite, you know, playing mind games with, like, Sonic, but I think, like, this is more towards the Phantom Ruby itself becoming the whole thing, because, like...
Well, look, we know that the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald are sentient.
Yeah, and the Phantom Ruby is sentient too because I knew I forgot something. I didn't bring the ending of Sonic Mania up. I didn't pull that up. Well, it'll make sense the way she speaks because she said like your accent, like she's saying it in a way that I know you for some time at least.
But we don't know what part of this movie, what part of the game that's in either, though.
I'm saying like maybe this is like maybe the second quarter, just about, or somewhere between it. But it makes sense because mostly Eggman and Sonic have the most interaction with the Phantom Ruby, and it's usually Sonic attacking their Phantom Ruby and Eggman using it for evil. So maybe the Phantom Ruby like, nah, bro, you always bring trouble with you. You need to get going.
I'm trying to think. So far, because Sonic Mania and Sonic
Forces.
I think it was another F.
Another F. F in the chat. I have the Infinite John pulled up too that we can go towards, but I forgot the Sonic Mania one. But the Phantom Ruby is definitely sentient in some way. Then we got all the Sonic animation stages here.
What was season in that?
I think it's Empire City, or maybe Sonic Adventure. I think it's more Empire City.
I was talking about on the island.
On the island?
Yeah, it might be some that.
Oh, those are mountains.
Yeah, in the background, yeah, those are mountains.
He's an islander. Like us.
Amy, is that you?
The animation, bro. Oh my gosh.
Let's fix it. I'm going to freaking go.
Actually, I didn't point out before, but not doing that. That is a very advanced air boost. Like, dude is basically flying at this point.
Yeah, he's pretty much nice.
Because like in Sonic Forces, we always look at like, oh, Sonic can boost forever. He can boost in the air. Like, dude is literally flying now.
Paralooping.
It's like much more aerodynamic, a plane or a hedgehog. That move right there, it's like
10 spin dashes.
Like, how is this movie possible? Because, like, is this Sonic just, like, forming air presses of him spin dashing and then just, like, forcing the air doing that? Does Sonic have powers of, like, some kind of telekinesis, or this is chaos energy? Like, what is this? How does one explain this?
Key blast.
Hold on, wait. I want to look at it frame by frame. Because if you notice, there's no glitching effect. But aside the side loop, you get the side loop. You can see like little glitching effects, but this isn't glitching. This looks like what if this is like the advanced version of the Sonic 1 from Sonic Adventure 2?
Look, this right here?
Yeah. Like, what if Sonic is channeling all his light power into like these balls right here? Cause look, if you see here, you can see. Ooh, it's hard to see, but it's like a visual.
Yeah, man, because I feel like maybe this is just me reading the joke. When he does the side loop circle thing, it's just him making rings. Well, that's just a benefit of it. That's like it's like a thing that he's using to tear through the ground, not like the ground, but more like the program itself.
He said, "I remember Knuckles taught me this." Wait a minute. That got me thinking, actually. You got Sonic glitching now over here. You might get a new form, maybe a new super form or something. A lot of people speculate on that, and I do agree with that. A glitch Super Sonic. Oh, whatever they made Dark Sonic canon. Dark Super Sonic.
Yeah.
Well, like in the glitch form.
That I peace out this peace out the franchise again.
I gotta recover from this.
You cannot run forever. Leave. Immediately.
like,
when we first saw him in that crap, and they were like, no, it's too dangerous, all that crap. I'm like, nah, this is some Shadow of the Colossus stuff.
yeah.
I'm so happy we finally got some Colossuses.
And the thing that bothered me is most like they have two different models. Why?
From that guy?
Cause like you got Sonic with like his pre-Forces or pre-Sonic Runners model that have like the spines like this. Then you got the Sonic Forces one where like his spines kind of matches. Like it makes sense too, cause like on the side view he got like his iconic 3 spines on, but I do like this right here. But I like this. I'm getting the girl like the Forces one too. I'm getting the girl to that one. But like you got 2 different models, bro. Pick one.
I don't really see the difference about this, but I haven't played Sonic Forces.
Because we have Sonic Spike here. This is like his old spike pattern.
Yeah, in the middle of that.
But in the game, this is slightly tilted up so that way on the side view, the 3 line up. It's something that you will miss if you don't like look at Sonic Spikes a lot. But I see Sonic Spikes often got to the games like at least 10 times per game. So I'll know these spikes difference immediately.
Yeah. Last time I feel though there was a consensus about that was just what is it, 06, 07? No. Yeah, 06, 07, because that's when 06 came out, and Secret Rings, Secret of the Rings, that model was terrible. Hated that model. Because they made it to, he kind of made it like his hair stick out too much from the sides because he was always going to be in the back of the camera. No good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay, this is the TGS, the one that first showed our boy Super. It's the most replayed part too, which it should be.
What do you mean?
Basically, YouTube, if a wide or like a vast amount of audience like skip to this one specific part, they'll say most replayed part.
That's weird.
So basically, since Supersonic is one of the most interesting part of this trailer, a lot of people have clicked on Supersonic. So if you scroll, it'll say most replayed part.
That's strange that other people can see. I would think that would mostly be for the benefit of the person posting video. You know, the analytics and stuff, all of this. Yeah, but that's just me being the.
I mean, it does work too because people say like, "Oh, why is most replayed?"
No,
That's why I skip to it too. And I'm like,
no, the community I don't know. It's weird. Future scary and bright.
it's scary. You say that as it gets dark. Never mind.
Like that. Volcanoes and Sonic games.
Let's jump into that volcano.
I hope there's some personal stuff.
This song, I can listen to this song like for 10 hours straight and not get bored of it.
Also, I really do like so I'm conducting over here on this show. Over here. Let's go.
I might try to find these joints because like I gotta be very precise. Oh yeah, right there, see spikes. I'm not saying that they need to do it, but I'm saying if they do it, that would be impressive. Like a little camera sit there, like so more of like, oh, you messed up now. It's your turn. It'll be your turn to get thrown around when I'm finished.
The red and blue seeds, where it comes down to, specifically in the pre-order. Like, how much do you think they're gonna give you?
Probably like 30 or 50, give or take.
Yeah, but is there any way to know if that's a lot or a little? Nah, you should keep going.
I mean, it depends. It'll probably get like probably two free skill upgrades.
Ooh.
And like you got your crates too, so maybe you get like some concept art and stuff like you usually get. I don't know. I'm just doing it based off what they always do. And you get a significant amount, basically. about Sonic getting zucked. We didn't talk about Sonic getting zucked by the whatever this thing is. It's just getting the Chaos Emerald. So my main thing is this an enemy that takes the Chaos Emeralds automatically, or does it happen when you fail to like dodge or hit? Like on Sonic Adventure, you have the enemies that like keep you stun locked for a bit, and they will like charge into you. I think this is kind of the same mechanic where like you gotta defeat it before it catches you. Or maybe you just like you go to each island in the game like, all right, it's time to nerf you a bit.
I don't know what's actually happening in this scene.
Basically, Sonic is getting the Chaos Emerald extracted from him.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Yeah, it's getting extracted from him. Oh my! I didn't even peep that.
What the bird?
I never peeped that.
You didn't peep that?
No.
Are you serious? I was going to read you a couple of angels. Let's go.
He pulling the Shadow the Hedgehog. This must be how you get from island to island.
Maybe.
It was such a blink and you miss a moment, and every time that I was watching, I just blinked and I missed it. That's crazy.
Right, so
It's just 5 frames long. This got me potential. POV, you spoke during silent reading.
Well, you don't know where you're heading in life, but you know you're getting there fast.
Me, my poor choice. The funny thing is, Sonic basically ate this because, like, if anyone recall the Sonic Unleashed, Sonic fell into the planet not once, but twice and said, ow.
Sure. He does that so often.
Yeah, Sonic ate this John. I mean, it probably hurt a little bit. It probably hurt like a little bit, but like, yeah, no, he's fine, bro. He's getting back up from that.
What sound it makes. God, look at multiple teeth. That's amazing. I would love if when he does throw him is a sound from Sonic Adventure One Way Fall when after Eggman shoots the tornado, it's like. Now
you're taking me down, ain't my way to the west. Now that you're not around, come and leave your mark. Vandalize my heart. Find the pain away. My hands alone. Sneak you in my veins. Don't know how you do it.
Yeah, because like you need to have all the Chaos Emerald before fighting them, and this is like Sage's main bodyguard, the main buoy.
Yeah, also looks very much like
Bro, that John's significantly tall. The mountains he can jump over.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, this is the island they sold the most. That's so funny. Come and leave your mark as you proceed to kill whatever that Titan was. That's comedy gold. All right, tell us to.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, yo, they got their tails healed. Bro, what? Wait a minute. Hold on, Tails. You gotta look at your Johns.
I don't know what a tail is.
You got Emerald Sights, that's scans. You got his heal. You got his.
That's a reference to the comic, aren't you?
What, this one?
Sea Fox. That's the name of his little.
Yeah.
That's the name of his vehicle.
You got his maintenance. You got his stream layouts. You got his dance instruction videos. That's kind of crazy.
Let me see some.
I guess you got like your Instagram and your like your Twitter. Oh wait, this is Twitter. You got Tumblr?
What the fuck?
Because like, if this blue one is reference to Twitter and this is reference to Instagram, this gotta be reference to Twitter, Tumblr.
Of course, it's from Tales Adventure. Actually, no, it's from a bunch of games. I just recognize it from the comic. This is the Sea Fox.
Oh
So he's working on the version
yeah.
too.
Oh, that would be lit. And then of course you get the child thing. I don't know what that is. You guys tell Shoot thing, and you got the media files.
That's his.
Corrupt.
For the
I'm
game.
sure-
It's probably his child Gordon.
And then you got the child thing here. I don't know what that is. And Sonic Fight Block, whatever else.
Was going to talk about
That's
another
Twitter.
really
That's
interesting rock.
people that definitely
Yeah.
on Twitter.
And also Tails. What the heck, bro? I know you're a genius, but why are your files so disorganized, bro? You got all this space,
Yeah,
and you got everything.
Leave him alone. I know exactly
Or something next to it.
That's
what
okay.
happens sometimes.
I'm glad you stopped by, actually. I was doing some research on the Chaos Emeralds, and their signal led my tracker to someplace strange.
All right. This is why I wanted you to see this first, because like this kind of coincide with this a little bit. So this is part 1. We're gonna have a part 2 later. There we go. So here are the songs.
Yeah, this is where I must bow out.
So you,
Vandalize, yeah, that was.
oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
You go to the infinite thing if you don't want to hear the songs.
Oh yeah, sure.
So this is I referenced before.
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
Wrong, loser. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
Kind of cringe, not gonna lie. But notice how he's glitching out, right? But the fact that Ruby never fell off him.
Fight.
And he just gone, and that's it. He
That's
never
what I've
returned.
seen.
That's the last time you ever seen him.
Yeah.
So it would make sense. And also, you feel like the design for Infinite and Sage, they have the same pose, and like they kind of have the same coloring. Hold on, let me show you.
And be honest, if it's a floating pose, you also got to put silver in that rack.
Oh, I forgot the.
Come on, Joker. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. You tunnel vision over here.
Yeah, you got this pose right here. We're gonna duplicate that, and then we're gonna put Infinite. Oh wait, Infinite.
I wonder if
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect right here.
let's see. Yeah. The hand towards the camera.
You got the legs behind it too. You got the wind blowing to the side. This is cringe. I don't know why I had to see. This is oh god. Cringe everywhere.
Bad internet.
Bad internet. Down. Okay. And look, you see, you got the whites, the
color scheme,
the
one
red,
I know.
and the red slash. Yeah.
What is Dash's daughter?
Everyone's been saying that.
I can't be anybody to punch anymore. It was like to be fucking dirty.
But yeah, the resemblance is pretty shocking.
The white hair, the red eyes.
And look, even the eyes is like, it's basically an inverse of Infinite. And like, you know, this eye is covered.
I really hope they don't pull a Shion and it's like freaking Shadow and Eggman's memories of Maria. I hope they don't do that shit.
That would be hilarious, honestly. I wouldn't be mad.
Wouldn't be mad, wouldn't be disappointed, but I'd be like, Sega, are you okay? I have to sit down and talk to you.
You're like, Sega, you good?
Put the chair back.
But
that's whack.
it's just such a design choice that it can't be a reference, or it can't just be like, oh, it's pure coincidence. Like this is something that the designer planned and did. And Sega was like, yeah,
Maybe.
like similarity is too shocking. So that's all I have for you right now. Let's see what analyze the music, which I know you're very strongly against.
I am, because as we know, the Sonic music is like, it's a story and a medium in of itself, especially when it comes to the games that are released when the song is coming out anyway.
Yeah, because the I'm Here song it's really short and like it's pretty spot on to what you would expect.
Yeah.
But the Vandalize, a lot of people have been saying like, oh no, this song was made before Sonic Frontiers was announced. This can't be the same thing. And like, the thing is, Sega is known for their bangers of music. Sega chose this song for a reason.
Yeah.
And if you type in One OK Rock Vandalize, the band themselves literally had the Sonic Frontiers logo on it. I mean, if you go on like their YouTube account, you won't see the Sonic one. But like, if you look it up, it pops up. So they acknowledges that the game itself. Also, they made a censored version for the game.
Literally, like since Open Your Hearts come out, you know, since
Oh yeah,
since them days, they tell you that it's a. That's why it's always rewarded. At least for me, it's a reward to hear the whole song after beating the game.
yeah.
Yeah, but that.
Like
We'll see you later, internet.
yeah.
How you sign off? How do you?
Yeah. I mean, the I'm Here one probably won't like spoil much, but the Vandalize one, depending on how much you read into it, it might spoil it. So
You're planning to read into it anyway.
yeah, I'm forced to read into it. But the I'm Here song, like, it's spot on in the ways that you expect it, but it still leaves mystery. So I think that's like the safest one if you're willing to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we'll leave Vandalize for me alone.
I've been 50 on whether it's gonna be
Actually,
like,
before let's just
or is it gonna be what's it, a freaking
okay, Rob.
Treasure Island. I'm still here.
See, look, the band themselves acknowledges that yes, this is a part of the game.
This is what?
This is a part of the game. See, it won't pop up on their like official account, but like it's definitely there.
Their official account?
Yeah, but like you see here, they probably have it like unlisted maybe. But like if I go here, I go to videos, you won't see like the Sonic Frontiers version of it pop up.
The thing
What
that's
is
different
playing?
about a Verbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself.
That's nice. I didn't ask. Actually, if you look at this kind of resembles the Sonic Frontiers art design. But that's not Vandalized. But yeah, when did Vandalized come out for them? 1 month ago. Actually, wait. Oh, that's official audio. Oh, I went too far back. Wait, 1 month.
So this is the end of the song.
Bro, all this just came out 1 month ago.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't see the argument no more. If it came out 1 month ago and the game was announced like 2 months ago,
The game was announced about 2 years ago.
yeah, then like I don't understand the argument that this song wasn't made for. I mean, like the lyrics are vastly different, so I understand why. But like that still made they made a conscious decision to be like, yeah, let's make it fit Sonic Frontier.
That's the same thing. They did the same thing in 06.
Yeah, like they made the song fit, even though it was vastly different. So I don't. The argument fails for me.
Kicking ass fast point on the show.
Yeah, the argument fails for me. So I'm here. This is like about 2 minutes. Actually, no. Technically, it's 1:30 because they have a very long outro.
We're gonna be the Sonic fan base without an argument about superfluous stuff. Wouldn't be any fan base without that.
Yeah. So like,
Sonic's.
all right.
Follow me, I'm standing on the border.